Back on. Massive welcome, everybody, to tonight's live. We are so excited to be here sharing with you all about exactly what we're going to be getting up to in January. So my name's Jade. I'm a really proud regional vice president, independent consultant with Arbonne, and one of the coaches in this group, along with my gorgeous co-host Carol. We are thrilled to be literally like giving you all the secrets about what this program is, how you can expect to change, and why it works. And we want you to have so much a wealth of information and growth from this group about what your journey is going to be for 2025. So just whilst I'm going to share my screen, I'm going to hand over to Carol, who is going to introduce herself.
Hi everyone, warm welcome to this live. If you're watching live, please comment live. And if you're watching this back on replay, please comment replay. We will be going through the live, seeing who's been interacting and answering any questions at the end. Ditto everything Jade says. This program is life-changing, and if you've never looked into fueling your body for 30 whole days with all these incredible ingredients, then you're in for an absolute ride, because I've never had results like I've had doing this program. So I'm very excited.
Fantastic. So I think everyone can see my screen. What we want to know from today, we love comments. So let us know if you're on the live, where you're living in from, what part of the world you are in from, and who introduced you to this group, first and foremost. And if you're a newbie, if you've never really heard anything about Arbonne, let us know as well in the comments. We love interaction and we love comments here, don't we, Carol?
Yes, we do.
We do. So we want to be hearing from you guys and let us know who you are. So let's delve into Thrive in 30, because we've got so many opportunities for you guys to be hitting it hard with us, to be setting some goals ready for 2025. So before we delve into the nitty gritty of what this program is, I want you to really think, what are your intentions for 2025? Who do you want to show up as? Do you want to create healthy habits, more energy, feel more fit? Do you need to lose weight or manage your weight? Do you want to have more confidence, feel empowered, like feel better and more well? Or you want to get rid of some symptoms that you're struggling with? Really think about 2025, because there's something about the new year. For me, I love it because it sets me up in my most like powerful state, and I know exactly how I want to hit the year. So whilst you're thinking of what your why may be, I want to share a little bit of an intro to what you can expect from this program. Oh, so sorry. Again. Could you not hear that, or did it start to play halfway through? A little bit. Oh, what can you guys see? I'm going to try again. Just don't worry, carry on. She's giving me signs. Let me I don't want to lose the screen. So anyway, I'm going to move on, guys, just because that video was a bit of an intro, but you don't need to watch that video because you're going to see all about it anyway. Let me just get rid of this in the background so I can see what I'm looking at. Okay, so what can you expect to receive from this program? Well, first of all, before we get started, I want you to know that the Thrive in 30 is not a diet. It's not a rabbit weight loss system or a program. It's not around, cabbage soup diets or juicing diets or anything like that. What we really want to do is reveal foods that potentially could be sabotaging your health. There is no counting calories, particularly definitely at the start of this program. So the way that the plan works is to rid the body. We want to rid the body of that toxic buildup. We want to decrease inflammation and acidity of the body, and we want to heal the gut. This is like hitting the refresh button. Do you know, like when your phone doesn't work so well? You've had a brand new phone and it's perfect, isn't it? And then over the years, Apple just keep giving you those updates, and you've got a bit too many photos and videos in your phone storage, and your battery doesn't live as long. This is going to be that heat refresh button, that factory reset is going to help you and your whole body completely come alive and feel brand new. So we do the way that we do this is we reduce the amount of toxins that we take in, that we ingest basically, increase the amount of toxins that we eliminate from the body, and we massively ramp up our nutritional intake. And this program is designed to fit around you or anyone that you know with whatever lifestyle it is, a busy lifestyle. We want to help prevent chronic illnesses and disease, increase our energies, reduce stress, improve health, lose excess weight, enhance your immune system, and improve skin quality too. Now, the first thing that we want to do and first thing we want to address is that toxic buildup. We really want to eliminate toxic buildup. And the way that I describe this is that we have to know that our liver and our kidneys are our two main detoxifying organs. So did you know your liver has over 500 functions and and detoxifying is its primary function? Like, what happens is over the course of the period, our liver and our kidneys are working so super hard to eliminate toxins from the body. And there are always things going into the body that they have to eliminate. But over the years and over time, they stop working as efficiently and they struggle to eliminate the toxins as efficiently as they possibly could. So what can happen is, because there's this overflow of toxins, our body basically reacts to stop our toxins attacking vital organs like our heart and our brain. And often what they can do is be eliminated through different systems. Sometimes they can be eliminated through the skin. So when we've got an overload of toxins in the body, our skin may flare up and may start to experience skin issues. It can also be eliminated and stored as fat. So even if you've ever experienced the opportunity where no matter how much exercise, no matter how many calories you're cutting, you still cannot struggle to get rid of some fat in certain areas. What we're doing is we're not really like addressing the toxic load that's being stored. Other elimination organs that they can be eliminated through things like your lungs. So if we start to experience more asthma symptoms or breathing difficulties, the colon, the lymph, and various other ways too. So I'm going to hand over to Carol, who can explain our bathtub analogy.
So Jade says bathtub and I say bathtub. Pop it in the comments. Which one do you say? Bath, give me a double A, or
Bath.
So the bathtub analogy, I absolutely love this and I feel very quite passionately about this. And this is the whole reason why I started looking into the principles of our 30 days program. So imagine you have your bath and the tap is running. So as we can see here, there's water coming out of the tap. You've got the plug in. And imagine coming out the tap are our everyday stresses and factors. So we have so much going on in our lives that we just don't even realize it's happening. So everyday stresses, you have poor diet. So you could be eating a really imbalanced diet, fast food, things that aren't whole foods, just grabbing something quick to eat. We have a lack of sleep. Imagine that's coming out of the tap. You have overuse of caffeine. So are you picking up a quick coffee? I love the Jade, you can't see her, but she's like, yeah, she's so passionate about it. Overuse of coffee. Are you picking up a Diet Coke, or are you picking up, like energy drinks on the way to work? Are you not drinking enough water? That's all coming out the tap, the water, but I'm talking about the lack of physical exercise. Are you not doing, moving your body as you should be? Everyday toxins that are in things like BPA plastics can disrupt everything that's going on with you. Alcohol, are you drinking or having a cheeky glass of wine? I know at the moment, oh my goodness, those people that used to save it for the weekend, well, we're just like 6 sleeps till Christmas, and you're like, I mean, it's Thursday, but I mean, the football's on tonight. And I thought, oh, when Richard comes home, maybe I'll have a little glass. Like, that's not normal. That's coming out of the tap. Chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, medication. Are you taking anything? All of this is coming out and your plug is in. And if you don't ever just switch the tap off, what happens is the bath is going to overflow. And then this is what happens when you just keep going and you don't ever just stop and take a look at what's going on in your life. When the bath starts to overflow, the symptoms are what starts to appear. So you could become very tired, very lethargic, very bloated. Your skin is breaking out terribly. You're just always ill. Are you that person that gets a cold and then gets another cold and then gets another cold? All these things happen. And then what we normally do is, if you're feeling low or you've got anxiety, this is all over the bathroom floor now because it's just overflowing, is we go to the GP, and there's absolutely a time and a place for medication. And I want to get that absolutely clear. But that's not always necessary to help with the stuff that's now all over your bathroom floor. If you just switch the tap off, if you just hold the plug for 30 days and then clean that water and turn the tap on in terms of whole foods and things that we're going to talk to you about in a little while, all those things that have spilled onto the bathroom floor in terms of bloating, anxiety, depression, hormonal disruption, bad skin, doesn't actually need medication. You're going to clear all that up yourself and let your body work as it should to get you completely into a neutral state, Jade.
Oh my goodness, absolutely love that. Yeah, we don't want overflowing bathroom floors. So what we do need to do is reduce inflammation. And there is something that we can control. So what we can control is physically, guys, what we put hand to mouth, what we are putting into our bodies. Now, for a period of 30 days, we decide that we're going to choose to say no to certain foods that just do not serve you. Now, you can see a list of some elements of food, and I want to be clear here that in no way are we removing gluten, are we removing carbohydrates from our diet, or proteins, or fats, or greens. In fact, we encourage that actually we do need to contain all of those healthy elements, whereas most common diets, it will be like no fat this or no carbs that. In fact, we actually really want to make sure that you're having a sustainable lifestyle. But what we are removing are things like dairy and whey, gluten, refined sugars, coffee, tea, fizzy drinks, energy drinks, alcohol, yeast. Now, you might be questioning, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do without my cheese? Now, I'm here to say to you, by the way, you can do this, but if there is something on there that you are like sweating at the thought of giving up for 30 days, I'm going to give you a little bit of a love punch, and it's meant with all the love in the world. If you feel that you cannot give something up, it's the exact reason why you need to do this, because you shouldn't be relying on anything in that sustainable way to help manage your way through a day. Now, dairy and whey is actually very inflammatory for our body and our gut, very acidic. Whey is a cheap byproduct of dairy. So, for a period of 30 days, we just turn the tap down, like Carol said, and we remove those things just to allow our bodies to catch up. In fact, our bodies don't really digest it very well. Gluten is another massively common and overused product that's in loads of hidden foods. In fact, gluten has zero nutritional value, by the way. And the way that it works is it acts as a glue. Gluten, it acts to glue and bind foods together. So you can imagine when you're consuming gluten, the energy, the resources, and the way that your body the energy has to use to reduce, to digest and break down gloopy glue. Again, we don't want to be draining energy resources on like wasted like services. We want to stop that for a minute. Refined sugars as well cause massive havoc with our blood sugars and our gut health microbiome. Coffee, tea, and synthetic caffeines also spiking blood sugar levels, helping us have, ups and downs, and our blood sugar levels are doing this, and our stress levels. Alcohol, needless to say, nobody looks bright and breezy after 2 bottles of Prosecco, do they? They're usually a bit shriveled under the eye, maybe a bit bloodshot. So we can physically see the effects that has, the toxins that has on our body and you. So do you know what? For a period of 30 days, we can enjoy all those moments. But for 30 days, could you decide to totally revamp your body and decide not to have those things? So the reason why we cut those things out is that chronic inflammation, when we're reducing inflammation, it starts in the gut. And that's really what we're starting to put in. So can we help what's going in? Now, often when we think about chronic inflammation, we think about things to do with our tummy, right? So inflammation can equal things like bloating and diarrhea, maybe constipation. But inflammation isn't just those things that are around the gut area. It starts in the gut, but chronic inflammation can look like things like tonsillitis. That's inflammation of the body that starts in the gut. Joint pain, that's inflammation of the body, but starts in the gut. Bowel inflammation, headaches, migraines, inflammation, skin issues, it's inflammation of the body. Arthritis, joint disease, body pain, it's all inflammation. When we reduce inflammation in the body, everything starts to work so incredibly well. And this is really where we go to the hub. So I'm going to hand to Carol, who's going to talk about gut health.
Oh, is that
That was you.
now? Is there another slide? Or is this it?
Yeah, so the gut health's the hub of health.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm so engrossed listening to her. So yeah, everything Jade has just said, and I will pop it in the chat. Like, did you know about do you know about gut health? Have your eyes been opened to? It's quite a buzzword at the moment, but really everything stems in the gut. And a little sidetrack, my one of my children, I won't name and shame them, but all three of them, but they had reoccurring tonsillitis, all of them. Um, Not all of them suffered from what I'm about to say. So they were always on antibiotics. Now, this was like way over 10 years ago. The antibiotics after antibiotics after antibiotics. But then what happened was there was reoccurring thrush. So I don't know if anyone has ever experienced that. But I just didn't know the connection. So we were treating with antibiotics and we were treating thrush, and then they were always ill. But because the antibiotics were killing all, it's like an atomic bomb going off in your gut, the antibiotics were needed. So there was no way we could have got away from it. But what they were doing was killing all the bacteria, which then was causing all these other things like the thrush and the illness. So if we had only known about gut health then and been able to supplement with probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, then we could have, prevented that. So most skin conditions do stem from the gut, and we're seeing this now on social media. So instead of when everything's on the bath floor and your skin is broken out in all this terrible acne, going to the doctor, getting a cream or getting a tablet, what we're saying is look at the holistic alternative, which is pressing pause and reducing and eliminating everything Jade's just said, just for 30 days, and see what happens to your skin. And this could be not just acne, it's psoriasis, eczema, all different types of things. You might see an improvement after 30 days. 80% of your happy hormones are in your gut. So if you have miserable partners, get them on this program too. They might become happier. Honestly, it works. Don't tell them, but just ask them if they want to do this program with you. Eliminate all those things we've just spoken about. And we could save marriages here, Jade. Like this program, we can't give a 90-day money back guarantee on your relationship, but give it a go. And, serotonin is also responsible for mood, sleep, memory, appetite, and all of this stems in your gut. So by eliminating all the things we've spoken about, you're giving your gut health like the biggest chance to just get going again. And nearly all your brain cells are influenced by serotonin, which is why many, many females over the age of 40-ish, when they do this program, often report back that their memory is much better. They're not putting the remote control in the fridge anymore. It's really, really good. I cannot stress enough. Gut health is everything. So have you ever experienced any of these symptoms? Pop it in the chat, please. And especially if you're watching back on replay, because we want to see who you are and where you're at. So have you ever had digestive complaints? Now, I personally, very quickly, every time I go to Spain, my mum's Spanish, I used to have, I am not joking, the most terrible toilet visits there. And because the food was so rich, it was so greasy, it was stuff that I wasn't used to, and it was almost a form of IBS. Have any of you suffered from any of that? Any nausea, migraines, headaches? I used to get recurrent headaches all the time. Touch wood. The only headaches I ever get now is when I've been with Jade and I've had too much Prosecco. And like, we should not be doing that. Fatigue. Are you feeling tired? Are you having what Jade calls nanny naps in the afternoon? Like, are you having to have a lie down before you pick the kids up from school? That's not normal. Or are you putting on weight for absolutely no reason? Are your muscles aching? You can read the list yourself. Have you ever suffered from any of this? And if you have, I would love you to just take a step back and think, oh my gosh, I have never, ever done this program. And perhaps if I gave it a go, my symptoms might lessen.
Yeah, absolutely love that. How many symptoms do you have? And I think I really, when I first did this program, I looked at myself. I was, just 30, thought I was pretty healthy, went to the gym, ate fruits and vegetables, all good to go. But in fact, when I was shown this list, I could definitely count more than 5 symptoms, which was quite scary because actually I just made myself realize that I was struggling and managing things that I was just accepting as my new normal. And the reason why we really share those symptoms with you is because if you do suffer with any of those things, it's a sign that your body needs a reset. Those things aren't issues that you have to just deal with and live with. It's your body signaling that you need to change something, that something isn't working right. So please know that actually what we can do here is to wholly reset your body. And yes, most of us may be here because we feel bloated, sluggish, maybe feel like we're struggling to lose weight, which by the way will come. Like this is we don't actually market this as a weight loss program, but if there is excess fat to lose, you will lose it. But more than that, what this is a whole body MOT detox refresh, which I absolutely love because you want your body to be so freaking healthy. So this is really where I am so passionate. This is not a diet. Traditional diets are all about cutting maybe food groups out, calorie cutting. And what can happen is when we do that over a short period of time, it can result in quick loss, quick fat loss, water, and we start seeing results quite quickly. But actually what happens is we're not addressing the toxic density in the body. So when we go back to doing those things, maybe introducing like the fat again, the yogurt or whatever, you know, a bit of potato if you've cut out carbs for a period of time, you quickly rebound. And what happens is this whole cycle of yo-yo dieting, backwards and forwards, because actually your body isn't really working and function as it should. It's just a short-term fix. And then it goes back to very quickly goes back to what it's doing. So let me know in the comments if that's you. If you've been you get to somewhere and then you end up going back, and you get somewhere and you end up going back. With this, what we're doing is we're cellular cleansing. So we're removing the toxins from the body, creating lean, strong muscle, which is really important for strength, especially for women over 40. So, so important, and help melt away excess fat. And by doing that, what we're doing is we're maintaining a really, really healthy and sustainable nutritional balance. And it keeps the body lean and helps you carry on with continual results. And my aim really for you guys is for you to leave this program thinking, I'm not on a diet. I'm not dieting. I'm not, like when we cut out those things like carbs or whatever it may be, I want you to leave here thinking, this is just my lifestyle now. I'm never having to diet again. Because ultimately, the other options are eventually you probably will introduce that back in and then you're going to yo yo. So this is just so powerful. Now, number 4, and obviously we've reduced the inflammation, we've watched what we're putting in, we're massively healing the gut. Number 4 is really where we're really putting our body through this incredible like cleanse and detox. We really want to ramp up the nutritional intake. And this is where Carol and I are so passionate. In no way do we endorse that nutritional supplements are a replacement for food, but 100%, and it's an unfortunate state of affairs, in today's world, it absolutely is a necessity. Our fruit and vegetables and our crops today are just so over-farmed. We're not getting the same nutritional value in our fruits and vegetables. And the amount of processed and worse ultra processed foods that we're consuming, and sometimes not even realizing we're consuming, with all the additives and everything going in and the GMO and all of that, that's what is affecting our gut health. And that's really where you will probably agree with me. We're seeing more cases of food intolerances, more cases of vitamin deficiencies in a world today. So the nutrition, the vitamins and the minerals and the extra tools that we give you are so vital to almost the cement in our bricks and mortar, that are going to help keep this house and this whole body so super, super healthy. Now, the thing is with Arbonne, and what I'm so passionate about and so proud that both Carol and I are partnered with this brand, is that we cover all of those bases. You don't have to worry if what you're eating is vegan or gluten-free or kosher or halal or non-GMO or any of those things, because there isn't an accreditation, quite frankly, that Arbonne doesn't have. We're the cleanest of the clean nutrition brand. We're worldwide and famously known for being the top scoring B Corporation in the nutrition circuit, which is huge. It means that basically we are the elite of the elite. We're an ultra premium brand. And what you're getting with our products is no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners. Anything in there artificial is absolutely against our policy. And for us to be a B Corp, you'll know that is absolutely 100% backed. So with our product promise, you know that you're really getting everything in there. And not to mention, we can't give you a 90-day money back guarantee on your marriage, unfortunately. But what we can do and what we're confident with is our results and our promise around these products. So if by any chance you are not finding that you're getting the results, or you're not enjoying the programs or any of the products, you have the promise from Arbonne to basically get your money back within 90 days. I'm going to hand over to Carol, who's going to talk through. These are some of our package products that come with our 30 Days to Healthy Living program, the tools that I mentioned. She's going to talk through some of the hero products and how they work.
I mean, sign me up. I'm in. Listen to it. I won't talk you through every single product because that is just it's just too much to go through. But some of the ones here that I never, ever, ever miss a day or go without. And actually, I am going to blow our own trumpets, Jade. If you look back at photos of us a few years ago, we are getting better looking with age. Oh, and we are glowing more with age. And I think we're like balloons that are deflating with age as well. I think we're all right. We're doing all right, aren't we? So
Yeah.
and honestly, it's from learning the principles of this program and making it a lifestyle change. And we're not saying that I mean, my goodness, if you follow us, we do have fun, we do have a drink, and we will eat naughty food, but we don't feel great afterwards, and we don't do it all the time. And it's just learning and taking everything you implement on this 30 days, and you will see that afterwards there's stuff you just don't want to eat anymore because it doesn't make you feel good. And that's what's happened to us, isn't it? And if there's a choice between really gorgeous, wholesome food or naughty food, we'll always be going for the wholesome one because it just makes us feel amazing. So here, I'm going to pick out the big bags that you can see, the Feel Fit, the protein is what I have every single day for breakfast. And actually, so does my 17-year-old now. She's not missed a day for like over a year. It's got over 20 grams of protein. And depending on which one you get, there's one that actually has 24 grams of protein. Now, most of us are not getting enough protein in our diets. Protein fills you up. This has over 20 vitamins and minerals that we're not getting. It's got 100% amino acid score rating. And just know that all of our nutrition is also informed sports. I don't know if that's just the actual sports range, isn't it? But if you've got any athletes watching this, because I know that one of my clients, their son is a professional footballer and stuff like that, you are absolutely fine with our Arbon products. The protein doesn't have to just be drunk as a drink for those people that are new to all of this. I see it like a bag of flour. So you can actually make protes with it. So you get some oats and then you get a scoop of protein and you mix all the dry ingredients and then you add a milk alternative or whatever liquid you want. And you're basically just adding protein into your porridge, which keeps you full for longer. My mum does this every single day. She has for years because she has to have a high protein diet. You can also make protein pancakes, which I love. I'll probably post some photos of those in the next few days. Protein waffles. So you don't have to just drink this protein. So when you do this plan, don't think, oh my gosh, does this mean I'm having shakes? It absolutely doesn't. It just means you're upping your protein with the cleanest protein you could possibly ever have. Something on here as well are things called fizz sticks. Now, fizz sticks are actually one of our #1 sellers globally. It's when we ask you or advise you to eliminate caffeine for 30 days, you're going to replace your caffeine with our energy fizz sticks. Now, those that are already hooked onto the fizz sticks, let us know in the comment what is your favorite flavor. They can be hot or cold. And if you are someone who actually can't have any caffeine, we do have the caffeine-free alternative full of B vitamins, which naturally give you energy anyway. And then finally, there's greens as well. You see a big tub here on the bottom middle. That is a greens powder, but depending on what pack you can get, you can also get an all-in-one greens, which actually tastes of citrus, is beautiful. And one of my clients who used to have an alternative greens said our greens was like Prosecco in the greens world. So honestly, I can't go on about these products enough, but just fueling your body, you won't ever want to stop, will they, Jade?
No, they absolutely won't. And I just wanted to share with you, if you're thinking, oh my goodness, you looked at that first screen and we mentioned about all the things we're removing, you're thinking, what the heck am I going to eat? This is just a really great sort of key of a sample day. And I want you to know that you haven't got to do the thinking on this. The thinking is all done for you. And the things that we provide you with, which I'll share in a moment, are next level. The main thing about this is rather than focusing on portion or calories, we want to look at proportion. So half the plate of veggies, quarter of the plate proteins, and then 2/8 of carbs and healthy fats. And really, that's how we lay our plate out. But for me, a morning, an example day would be wake up, I'll have my protein smoothie for my breakfast, as Carol said, my greens and my gut shot, and my fizz stick instead of my giant sized mug of coffee that I used to have. I'll have a mid-morning snack with a light lunch, maybe soups or salads or leftovers from the day before. My detox tea, or some people may prefer just to have a second protein smoothie there for lunch. A mid-afternoon snack, or maybe your second protein smoothie if you've had a light lunch, and then a gorgeous dinner like coconut chicken curry with leaves and brown rice. And then after dinner, another gorgeous detox tea to help with digestion. Of course, water throughout the day. Now, it's not just a case of giving you a box of products and sending you on your merry way and thinking, let's hope that you get some good results. We really do give you the steps for success. And in no way in January are you going to be left on your own. In fact, what you would give you is this incredible app that you get lifetime access to, which I'm just trying to press play on, but I don't know if I can. Is that working? I can't move. Bear with me. Let me move that to the top. Here we go. That you get this incredible app, lifetime access to what we call the Thrive in 30 app. This has been derived and put together by nutritionists, GPs, naturopathic doctors that are also Arbonne consultants because they believe in so much of what our program has to offer. In here, you have a whole wealth of information, a whole course that basically walks you through days 1 to 30, that you can unlock interesting videos and understanding about how to balance your blood sugars, for example, or why in this nutrition world, what is happening to your body over the 30 days. And there's little modules that you can tick off. And this is something that you have lifetime access to. And we really want to empower you to totally understand how your body works and how you can really serve your body. In here, we've got things like on-demand workouts. You can just pick up a workout if you want to work out from home. There are morning mindset workshops. There is so much in here and constant little modules being unlocked. If you totally want to enhance and take care of yourself, look after yourself, this app is just next level incredible. And it's not just the app that we provide you with. We really want to make sure this is a personal experience for you. Well, first of all, you get obviously the daily coaching through the app, but we also give you the meal plans, literally hundreds of recipes, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, you eat meat, they're all covered, which basically make avoiding gluten and dairy so simple, so nutritious. If you do follow me on Instagram or Carol, you can see my meals. I'm constantly posting bits all the time, and I've got some incredible photos of all of my meals on the 30 days. In fact, I absolutely love it. My husband loves it because they all eat like kings, all the boys in this house. All the recipes, the shopping list, you get those on-demand classes. We also offer you a Monday to Friday free mindset workshop. This is optional, but if you really want to upgrade life and think, I'm not just doing this for my body, I'm also wanting my mindset to be right, we run a half an hour free mindset where hundreds of people get on Zoom. And we do meditation and journaling, gratitudes, and a bit of like motivation to set you up for the day before your day begins. And again, obviously, all the exercise classes. But most of all, and what I really want to emphasize is the accountability and community. There is nothing like seeing something through when you are holding hands with other people that are on day 1 with you, and day 2 with you, and day 15 with you, and day 30 with you, and you're checking in and you're sharing your meals and you're sharing your struggles and you're sharing your wins. You see it through together. And I know that if there's anyone watching that did the 30 days with me in January, for me personally, I love the accountability, but we're all like, I don't want it to end. We wanted to carry on for another 30 days because we really were like supporting each other. When you do something on your own, what happens is you're more likely to fail. And it's unfortunate, but when we've got accountability and buddies and you really are being checked in on, there's something powerful about seeing it through. And the thing is with this is because it's 30 days, for a mindset point of view, you know that it's just for 30 days. When we say diet, there's never really an end date, is there? But what happens is when you get to day 30, the habitual patterns have already been changed. And that's when you'd want to carry on for the 30 days afterwards. I'm sorry, I've taken over the show here. I'm going to hand back to Carol in a moment. But just to share with you, we are real people with real results. We may be running this coaching program, but I'm also, just like most of you, a parent or a mom. We've got stuff going on. And, you know, I also had moments where I felt lacking in confidence and didn't feel that like body confident and wasn't motivated to go to the gym and was struggling with sleep with the children. But I've also done this program to show everybody that I am a true product of the product, that I genuinely believe in Arbonne, and that also these programs work. This is a 30-day difference just physically of what you can see, but more than what a photo shows. I was sleeping so heavily, my energy levels were through the roof, my workouts and my commitment to fitness increased. I was actually able to go harder in workouts because it was fueling my body in the right way. I felt happier, more motivated, and I was just Buzzing. I'm going to share Carol's because she also looks like a hottie manotty. Over to you, Carol. Tell us.
And the reason why mine says day 28 is because we went on holiday. So, your and this was I struggled to find my photos, but this was last January. And we were going away. I think actually it was on an Arbonne trip, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to do 28 days. And then I think what happened was I then had a drink on day 29 and 30, but it was fine. But still, I just always feel incredible, and I'm always so shocked by the results because I actually felt okay when I started, but obviously January is just after December, and in December we're having all these things that we don't normally do. So yeah, I just absolutely love this program, and I love the accountability.
Lovely. So, what do you need to know? Now, we've spoken to you today about the program that Carol and I are going to be doing. So, the package that's going to give you the best results and the most amount of product that's going to see you through is called 30 Days to Healthy Living. There's a couple of alternatives there, and we've called these the platinum sets because we want to also offer some tiered options for people who may not want to do that. We've got some gold options that include a smaller nutritional set and also our incredible 7-day fresh start intermittent fasting program. Silver sets, which includes things like our green gut glow and our green synergy elixir. If you just want to set some great habits for the morning and really improve gut health, which we know has such an impact on so many symptoms in our body. Or the bronze, where we can do a 7-day body cleanse, still offer you the same meal plans, and you run the program for 7 days and just give your gut a bit of a cleanse through. Now, we'll be sharing these programs and packages in the Facebook group, and also your consultants will get in touch with you. But our aim is really to help you find the program that's tailored to you, that's going to hit your needs and wants. But ultimately, if you want to join us on this platinum program, you're going to get entered in. And with as always, we offer an incredible raffle. So with each bundle, you get an extra free product, by the way, from Arbonne. You can pick it off our gift list. The platinum bundles, the 30 days to healthy living bundles, you get 3 extra free products as well as your free gift from Arbonne. Amazing. And when you join us in January to be the best version of you, to totally kickstart your year with motivation and on the right foot, you also enter our raffle, and we've got 4 entries for gold, 4 entries for platinum, 3 for gold, 2 for silver and bronze, and you can win. There's 3 cash prizes of £65 to go towards some trainers or a fitness membership or a new Fitbit watch. And we also have a 2-night stay in Anglesey on the cards as well. So 4 amazing prizes to go out, and we'll be running that raffle. We'll be drawing that raffle in January. I'm going to stop sharing, and I know we've a little bit over, but we really hope from Carol and I that you've enjoyed tonight's live and that you've really took on board what we've said, and to know that this is change for good. We want to give you lasting change. If you've got any questions at all, please either pop them in the comments, come back to me or Carol, or of course your consultant who's on hand to help you for every step of your journey. And we just really hope to see you joining our group in January the 6th, day 1, January the 6th, and have the best Christmas, everybody. Stay tuned in this group for more testimonials and info as well. Anything from you, Carol, before I end the live?
No, that was absolutely amazing, Jade. Well done. And thank you for everyone else all working behind the backgrounds to make this group a success.
Thanks again, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.